What's going on, guys? So we just had our last duels cash cup until grands. So by the time this video is out, EU grands will be in just a few hours. So for grand finals, I'll be recapping a bit of EU. I know last video I said I was done with EU, but for grand finals it's pretty big. I'll recap a bit of EU, maybe get some storylines in hopefully. So I'll quickly recap the duels cash cup. So top 5 on EU were Rico and Flixie. Second was CCB and Nathan. Third, Vanyak and Swizzy. Fourth was Focus and Beluzi. And fifth was Vadil and Rizan. Also pretty funny that Buga and Reet played and qualied and they got 30th in the finals. Pretty cool that they're the first NA duo to actually qualify to an EU duels cash cup. So on NA, we had a stacked top 5. First place was Tayson and Yamzo, getting 2 wins on the day, which is pretty good. Second was Acorn and Cold. Third, Mongraal and Mr. Savage. They're just in such a good place right now. Fourth, Kanata and Cooper. And fifth, Kylie and Vert. Other teams that qualified were Batman Booga and Rapid in 6th, Aviv and Booga in 7th, Muzz Epic Whale in 8th, Clicks and Vino in 9th, Agers Rise in 19th, Dukes and Sphinx in 20th, and Pink and Marrow in 21st. So a lot of these teams are actually been struggling because the surge is really high right now and they need surge. So this could cost them their grands. And with this much on the line, could also maybe potentially cost them their careers. So Clicks and Vino were trying a different strategy this game. So if you watch Clicks, you probably know that they go for forecast every game since it's like a 70% chance of spawning. But in this duels cash cup, they tried going for a cactus so they can get their surge, because that's what they struggle on. So if you remember in Major 1, Reet had an unconned guaranteed forecast tower, but he didn't do so well. He got like a 5th when he had a guaranteed forecast tower, guaranteed unconned POI. He had the best loot. He could have easily won that season or gotten a top 2. But he really struggled on surge, and that's what let him down. So Clicks and Vino decided that maybe in grands they might go for a cactus to get their surge up instead of going for a forecast tower. So hopefully this ends up working, because they only had 2 days in advance to plan for this. And hopefully it does work in a stacked lobby like grands. So top 5 on NA, my predictions in grands will be: first place, I think Tayson and Yamza will bring it home. And they have been looking really good, but this grands is going to be one of them, basically the most stacked grands in the entire game of history of the game. So it will be really close, and I won't be surprised if it's just a few points difference from first and second. So second place will probably be Peterbot and Poyo. They're just such a good duo, you can't leave them out your top 3. And third, Booga and Aviv. I mean, they did really perform well in Major 1 when they had a good POI. But now, times have changed, but they do not perform that well in like duels, cash cup and stuff before grands. But in grands and like upper bracket, they really perform well, as you saw. So I'm putting them in my top 3. Fourth, maybe Mongraal and Mr. Savage. I mean, I'm kind of scared for them, to be honest. They have been doing really well, and they easily get top 10. But this is what I'm scared of, is that they're uncontested day 1. But now, on day 2, since there's a 1.5 times point multiplier, teams might start looking on Mongraal and Mr. Savage to drop on them for their cactus and their free surge and stuff. So that's what I'm pretty scared of, because if they are this consistent on day 2 and get unconned and everything, they have a chance of winning grands actually. And if they win grands, oh my god, that's literally the script. And I think 5th place, Kanata and Cooper. I mean, that's just a solid choice. They're just really consistent. Kanata, one of the best IGLs on NA. I didn't put Acorn and Cold in my top 5, since right now they are triple conned. So I'm not sure how that will play out. My bet is that after like game 1, game 2, they leave, because they don't really want to con Acorn or Cold, since Acorn and Cold have nothing to lose really. They already qual to LAN, so it just that they're griefing themselves. So I think they'll just not contest them, or they'll just leave after game 2 or 3. So this will be it for this video, and I am uploading my tier list for grands like right after this. So peace out.